Everyone knows McDonald's is unhealthy, but I've spent the last week pulling apart what's actually inside McDonald's food, and it completely shocked me nonetheless. Those fries you think are just potatoes? They're aging your body 20 times faster than a home-baked potato. That Big Mac with 100% beef? It's hiding gut-destroying chemicals in the pickles. And the breakfast McMuffin? You're dosing yourself with cancer-linked nitrites before 9 a.m. This isn't about being perfect. This is about companies betting you won't look closely enough to notice what they're really selling you. Let's find out how bad McDonald's in the UK really is. Fries, the aging accelerator in a red box. Those fries, you know the smell before you even open the bag. In America, McDonald's fries contain 11 ingredients: hydrogenated oils, beef flavoring with wheat and milk, and TBHQ, a petroleum-based preservative so concerning that Europe banned it. British McDonald's had to clean up their act. UK fries now list just 4 ingredients: potatoes, rapeseed oil, dextrose, and salt. Sounds better, doesn't it? But here's what they're not advertising on that menu board. A large fries packs 445 calories and 22 grams of fat over an entire tablespoon of oil in one paper sleeve. When you fry starch at high heat, you create something called acrylamide, a carcinogen. You also create advanced glycation end products, or AGEs. These are compounds that accelerate oxidative stress and aging throughout your entire body. McDonald's fries contain 20 times more AGEs than a potato you'd bake at home. 20 times. Even a medium portion gives you 1.5 grams of saturated fat and 0.6 grams of salt. Britain's recommended salt limit is 6 grams per day. One large fries hits 13% of that limit before you've even touched your burger. And if you're over 55, your body doesn't process these inflammatory compounds the way it used to. Your cells take longer to recover. The damage accumulates faster. Big Mac, 508 calorie of chemistry. The Big Mac, Britain's best seller. 508 calories, 25 grams of fat, and 9.5 grams of saturated fat. Nearly 50% of your entire daily limit in one sandwich. It also carries 2.3 grams of salt, about 38% of your daily maximum. Most of that comes from the cheese, pickles, and Big Mac sauce. But here's the part that'll surprise you. There's 9 grams of sugar hidden in there. 2 teaspoons of sugar in a burger. McDonald's loves to shout 100% beef because technically the patties contain only beef. No filler. But that slogan distracts you from everything else. The Big Mac bun contains calcium propionate to prevent mold and sugar for flavor. The Big Mac sauce includes high fructose corn syrup in the US, or sugar here, plus sodium benzoate as a preservative and xanthan gum for thickness. Then there are those pickles. They're not just cucumbers in vinegar. McDonald's pickles sit in a solution with preservatives and emulsifiers, notably polysorbate 80. This chemical keeps the pickle's texture consistent, but research shows it disrupts your intestinal barrier and promotes inflammation. Emulsifiers like polysorbate can wreck your gut microbiome and potentially lead to metabolic diseases. Big Mac pickles might be tiny, but their chemical additives pack a punch your gut wasn't designed to handle. And here's the kicker. British researchers recently linked each 10% increase in ultra-processed foods in your diet to a 2% higher overall cancer risk. A Big Mac contains dozens of ingredients once you count the bun, cheese, sauce, and toppings. Its ingredient list reads like a chemistry set, and it's silently chipping away at your health with every bite. Breakfast: cancer-linked chemicals before 9 a.m. A sausage and egg McMuffin to start your day. Feels harmless enough. The biggest concern hides in the meat itself. Processed bacon and sausage contain nitrites. McDonald's UK uses the same cured bacon as any supermarket, which means it's treated with sodium nitrite, E250, to preserve colour and flavour. When you fry or digest nitrite-treated meat, it forms nitrosamines. These are carcinogens directly linked to bowel cancer. In 2015, the World Health Organization classified processed meats like bacon as Group 1 carcinogens, the same category as cigarettes. British scientists are so alarmed that in 2025, a coalition of experts urged the UK government to ban nitrites in bacon and ham altogether. Yet McDonald's serves these products to millions of British families every single day. That bacon and egg McMuffin isn't just a convenient breakfast, it's delivering you a dose of cancer-linked chemicals before you've even started work. The hotcakes aren't safe either. The pancakes are white flour, but the maple-flavoured syrup contains around 32 grams of sugar in one little tub. That's more than the NHS's recommended 30 grams of free sugar for an entire day. Add an 8-ounce orange juice, another 20 grams of natural sugar, and you've consumed the equivalent of a can of Coke at breakfast. These sugar loads spike your blood glucose and insulin, priming your body for crashes and cravings by mid-morning. A Swedish study found that just 5% more added sugar in your diet correlates with a 23% higher all-cause mortality risk. McDonald's breakfasts practically guarantee you exceed that threshold before your day has even begun. McNuggets, 28 times the aluminium linked to dementia. Chicken McNuggets, kids love them, but what exactly is a McNugget made of? McDonald's advertises 100% chicken breast, but the nugget is only about 45% chicken meat by weight. The rest is batter, breading, and oil. A 6-piece serving hides 1.7 grams of saturated fat and over 0.5 grams of salt before you add the dipping sauce. But the real concern is in the batter ingredients. McNuggets contain sodium aluminium phosphate, a leavening agent, and in the US, they're fried in oil containing TBHQ preservative. TBHQ is a synthetic antioxidant that studies have linked to DNA damage and tumour growth in lab animals. Europe strictly limits it. It's virtually absent in UK nuggets now. But sodium aluminium phosphate, still there. This additive leaves aluminium residues in the nuggets. A 20-piece McNuggets meal contains roughly 8 milligrams of aluminium from additives. One French study found that just 0.1 milligrams of aluminium in water was associated with cognitive decline, dementia, and Alzheimer's risk. 8 milligrams is 28 times that threshold. 28 times the suspected level for neurological harm in one share box of nuggets that parents routinely buy for their children. Beyond the additives, nuggets are ultra-processed and deep-fried, making them high in those same AGEs we talked about with fries. Each bite delivers inflammation and accelerated aging, but they still coat these nuggets in starches, sugars, and phosphates, then fry them in oil. It's worlds away from a home-cooked chicken breast. Liquid sugar, 80 grams in a single drink. If the solid food doesn't get you, the drinks will. McDonald's beverages and desserts in the UK carry shocking sugar loads that most people completely underestimate. Take a McFlurry. The Cadbury Flake McFlurry contains 341 calories and 45 grams of sugar. That's over 150% of an adult's recommended daily free sugar limit in one small cup. It's the equivalent of dumping 11 teaspoons of sugar straight into your mouth, and that's not even the large size. But here's the worst offender, a large chocolate milkshake. It packs 76 to 80 grams of sugar, 20 teaspoons of sugar in one drink. McDonald's own website admits a large shake equals 15 plus teaspoons of sugar. For context, 80 grams of sugar is what an average 7-year-old should consume in 4 days. It's also nearly 500 calories, as much as a Big Mac, with over 6 grams of saturated fat from all the dairy. The UK government slapped a sugar tax on sodas, but milkshakes are exempt because they contain milk, so these sugar havens remain completely untouched by regulation. This sugar doesn't just risk your teeth and waistline, it hammers your organs. Your pancreas secretes a flood of insulin to manage that milkshake, and repeated sugar spikes lead to insulin resistance over time, the pathway to type 2 diabetes. High sugar intake also promotes fat storage in your liver and bloodstream, contributing to non-alcoholic fatty liver disease and high triglycerides. And sugar ages you faster. Fructose, which makes up half of table sugar, produces AGE compounds 8 to 10 times faster than glucose. That McFlurry might taste sweet now, but it's aging you from the inside out. Let's not forget the caramel coloring used in caramel frappes and some McFlurries. This artificial coloring often contains 4-MEI, a chemical byproduct listed in California as a potential carcinogen. The UK hasn't banned it. Why ingest extra carcinogens just to have a tan-coloured drink? McDonald's shakes and sweets deliver astronomical sugar hits that can shave years off your life, all while the company markets them with cute names and bright colours to keep you and your grandchildren coming back. The healthy options trap. McDonald's promotes wraps, salads, and the McPlant burger as healthier choices. Don't fall for it. The UK's sweet chili chicken wrap in grilled form was about 364 calories. Not terrible, but still contained 1.9 grams of salt and 5 grams of sugar from the sauce. The crispy chicken version jumped to 480 calories and almost 8 grams of fat, basically as high calorie as a cheeseburger. And salads? McDonald's UK no longer offers big salad meals because nobody bought them. The tiny side salad is just lettuce and tomato, 18 calories of virtue signaling. Add the dressing and you've added 150 plus calories of oils, salt and sugar. The McPlant burger arrived with fanfare about health and sustainability, yet it contains 429 calories, 20 grams of fat and 2.2 grams of salt, nearly identical to a quarter pounder. It's ultra-processed soy and pea protein, with additives to mimic meat, loaded with coconut oil and sodium to deliver that fast food taste. McDonald's uses what I call halo marketing. They'll highlight eco-packaging, removing artificial colours, offering fruit bags in Happy Meals, anything to appear wholesome. But these moves don't change the core nutritional hazards. It's telling that as of October 2025, new UK laws officially classify many McDonald's menu items as less healthy foods and restrict their advertising to children. The Big Mac, fries, McNuggets, McFlurries, all banned from TV before 9 p.m. and from kids' online content. McDonald's knows this. They've launched meal bundle ads and mystery social media teasers that hide the junk food until after Watershed. When a company has to work around health regulations with heists and hidden promotions, you have to ask, if the food were truly good for us, why would they need to hide it? UK versus USA, the double standard. Here's something revealing. Many additives outlawed in Britain are still used in American McDonald's. Certain artificial colours, like yellow 5 and red 40, are banned in UK foods for young children due to hyperactivity links. Potassium bromate and azodicarbonamide, the yoga mat chemical, were never allowed in UK buns, but it took public outcry to remove them in America. BHA and BHT preservatives, banned in the EU for food use, were in US McDonald's for years. plenty of problematic additives remain on UK menus because they haven't been banned yet. Nitrites in bacon, still legal here while the EU cuts limits. Phosphate additives in nuggets, under scrutiny for kidney damage but not banned. Emulsifiers that harm gut flora, still allowed in sauces and pickles. And PFAS forever chemicals used in grease-proof burger wrappers had no UK ban until recently. In 2021, it came out that McDonald's packaging worldwide contained PFAS. Under pressure, they pledged all packaging would be PFAS-free by the end of 2025. That's good news, but it means for years you unwittingly had toxic, hormone-disrupting chemicals touching your fries and burgers. The UK versus US contrast shows one thing clearly. McDonald's will use the cheapest, most artificial solution they can until regulators or public outrage force them to change. The Happy Meal. Hooking children for life. The Happy Meal is a masterclass in building brand loyalty from toddler age. For a few pounds, kids get a cute box, a toy, and kid-sized portions. On paper, it's improved. You can choose apple slices, carrot sticks, milk, or water. But the core remains: a cheeseburger or 4 nuggets with fries. Even that small meal can contain 600 plus calories, 20 grams of fat, and 1.5 grams of salt for a child. The toy distracts from the fact it's a junk food meal, and the branding works. Kids associate McDonald's with happiness, play, and reward. The UK banned direct junk food ads on kids' TV years ago, yet McDonald's finds ways: movie tie-in toys, app games, YouTube influencer promotions, family-friendly imagery. They plant the seed that McDonald's equals fun long before kids can question health implications. McDonald's has rolled out Health Halo initiatives for families, sponsoring children's sports, but a box with cartoon characters and apple slices doesn't erase the 9 grams of saturated fat in that tiny cheeseburger. The UK government's new junk food ad restrictions explicitly aim to reduce kids' exposure. McDonald's can't even show a Happy Meal burger or fries on billboards or websites that kids might see. That speaks volumes. Childhood obesity and diet-related illnesses are rising, and fast food is a known culprit. McDonald's has spent decades perfecting how to get kids hooked on flavor and experience long before they understand what calories or cholesterol are. It's a lifetime customer strategy that puts profit over public health. The verdict: McDonald's in the UK may look greener and healthier than its American counterpart. Greener packaging and marginally better ingredients can't redeem what is fundamentally ultra-processed junk food. From age-loaded fries to nitrite-cured bacon, from sugar-drenched shakes to chemical-laden nuggets, the menu is a minefield of health red flags. And they've known it. That's why they boast about what they've removed: trans fats, artificial colours, and keep quiet about what's still inside. It's why regulators now restrict their ads. It's why independent researchers keep uncovering new concerns: gut disruption, DNA damage, carcinogens. The next time you're in a UK McDonald's, look at that menu board with its calorie counts and think about the fine print, the additives, the tricks, the risks that aren't advertised. The question was, how bad is McDonald's in the UK? The answer, backed by evidence, is worse than we thought. You've worked hard your whole life. You deserve better than companies selling you formulated sludge and calling it food. Your grandchildren deserve better than being hooked on chemicals and sugar before they're old enough to understand what's happening to their bodies. Drop your experience in the comments, and if you want to watch a video like this one, click the video on the screen. Thanks for watching.